Hi guys and girls, I'm Obsidian Ant and welcome to 3305. This is where I take a look at the news and happenings in and around Elite Dangerous. This week, the potential of crossplay raises its head. Frontier are about to issue patch 3 for the September update, and Yamiks and Stellar Winds revealed some secrets hidden in the game's files. Crossplay is something that's been requested by console players of Elite Dangerous for a very long time now. This of course is the ability for console players and PC players to play within the same environment as each other. Currently, each platform is self-contained, with the exception that background simulation data is shared across all platforms. Now, one of the hurdles for crossplay has always been Sony's resistance to allowing it on the PS4. In recent times, they have relented a little and allowed it for certain titles. This week, however, Sony have confirmed that crossplay is now a feature available to all titles. And that is, should a developer want to make use of it. Now, it's important to stress here that this doesn't mean that all games will suddenly be cross-play. Instead, it's an option available to developers should they want to take advantage of that fact. Frontier have never actually committed to cross-play with Elite Dangerous, and there's still no word on whether or not it will ever actually happen. But one significant hurdle has now been removed, and this opens up the possibility of full cross-play if Frontier wanted to make use of it. Personally then, it's something I'd very much like to see. Patch 3 for the September update is scheduled to release towards the end of this week. At the moment, there are no patch notes and Frontier haven't posted the length of the expected downtime that will be required for the game. Hopefully though, the patch will fix a number of ongoing issues. One problem in particular, apparently stemming from the recent update, has been missing discovered by data on the system maps. Whether or not this will be resolved, we will have to wait and see. Meanwhile though, Frontier have worked through many of the most significant problems caused by the September update and got a good number of fixes in place. Podcasters Stellar Winds recently revealed some information found from file dipping into the Elite Dangerous game files. YouTuber Yamiks also shared this information via a video, and you can find both the video and the podcast linked in the video description. Now, I won't go into too many details here, but the short of it is that numerous references to game content were discovered within the game's files. These include references to unknown capital ships, aquatic landing gear, and many other such things. Frontier were fairly quick to issue a response to all of this, which you can see right here, and I'll read it out. When developing a game, especially one the size of a galaxy, there is a lot of information and naming of files required into putting it all together. And this certainly doesn't mean that everything you read in the files will be making its way into the game. There are many reasons why these names may have been added over the years, and it's important not to jump to conclusions when speculating about these files. To make sure that no one is given any misinformation and becomes disappointed, it's always best to wait for official news and announcements regarding all features and content. Now, that doesn't tell us a whole lot beyond the obvious that some of the content referenced within the files might or might not be relevant. Ultimately, some of these references are much older than others. The unknown capital ship is widely expected to be a Thargoid capital ship, for example, largely because all Thargoids were previously classed as unknown within the game. For example, unknown probes. Some of these things then may certainly be upcoming content. Other stuff, meanwhile, may be outdated content that, for one reason or another, was either abandoned or never actually intended to be in the game. If you want to find out more, do have a look at the videos and the podcast linked in the video description. As many of you will no doubt be aware, Commander Plato recently undertook a 24-hour charity livestream. The event was joined by a whole load of people from the community and was a great success. Commander Plato posted to Reddit a summary of the livestream detailing the results. So Commander Plato's Just Giving page was in the top 1% of all fundraisers, and that really is a significant achievement considering there were over 71,000 other fundraisers. The Just Giving page currently shows a total of £8,382 raised for the British Thyroid Foundation, so great work to Commander Plato. It was an absolutely awesome live stream. For those of you who like fan-made Elite Dangerous focused art, Reddit user DMC Rules recently posted this great render of brain trees located on an atmospheric planet. Personally, I feel it's a really nice piece and evokes a wonderful environment. To check out the image for yourself, do take a look at the link in the video description. That then brings us to an end of this episode of 3305. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys and girls next time.